Hi, my name is Katie Christopher. I am the co-founder and case manager of NEPA Paranormal. I'm also going to be the lead investigator on today's investigation. I have been with the group for 3.5 years since it started.
Hi, my name is Bob Christopher. I'm co-founder and tech manager for NEPA Paranormal, and I've been in the paranormal field almost 9 years now.
Hi, I'm Dave Conklin. I am the videographer, webmaster, and equipment tech for NEPA Paranormal. I've been in the paranormal field for almost 4 years now.
Hi everybody, Katie here again. I'm here to talk to you now about why our team, NEPA Paranormal, would be the perfect choice of candidate for your game show. NEPA Paranormal is a very scientific and professional organization. We also like to experiment with new methods of investigating, as well as classic methods such as EVP recorders and EMF detectors. We are also a registered 501c nonprofit organization. We are a very close-knit team. Bob, who is the group's other co-founder, aside from myself, is also my father. We get along very well. We do clash every once in a while, but that's the way most families are, and we do tend to make it as fun as we can. Our mission in what we do is to educate our clients on what's happening as far as their paranormal problems. We also want to bring credibility to the field, as well as help to advance where the paranormal field is going in the future with excellent evidence. Thank you. Here again, I'm here with my father, Bob, and Dave.
What's up?
First off, why don't we talk a little bit about some of our, experiences in the field?
Well,
Things
what
that
got
stick out.
me into the field? Actually, I went from being a complete, total skeptic of the paranormal. Like, I used to laugh at it. I'm not kidding you. I'm like, that stuff doesn't exist. Well, one night on July 2nd, 2006, changed all that for me. I had actually been sleeping. It was about close to 1 o'clock at night, and I had heard a goodbye ding. And I basically, you know how you're half sleeping? You're not really asleep, but you're not quite awake yet. And I kind of looked up. I remember looking at the clock, and then I rolled back down and fell back to sleep. Well, I got a call about 4:30, 4:45 in the morning from my mother, and my grandmother had passed away. So that to me changed everything. And that to me left open the possibilities. And then of course the whole ghost hunting thing was on TV, and I started watching that a little bit more, and it just got me more and more interested. And then, that's what sparked this whole thing. That's why I'm here.
See, now I was totally opposite.
Yeah.
I grew up with it. I grew up was definitely a haunted house. I mean, I was probably between 8 and 15 years old, and we lived there quite a while. And I mean, I've experienced so many things in that house. Chairs moving, beds moving, chains dragging, doors slamming, cold spots, hot spots. It was just incredible, the activity. Mm-hmm. And at that time, I mean, you just didn't talk about stuff like that. You couldn't tell your neighbor, you couldn't tell your friends. There was nobody to help you,
right,
as far as that went. It was
right.
Taboo. I mean, you just didn't tell anybody. They'd think you're crazy.
Right. I think the paranormal field itself has come out of the closet, so to speak.
Yeah.
A lot of people are now thinking it's cool.
It's an open topic. What you couldn't talk about before is open discussion now.
Right. What about you, Kate? What got you into it?
I mean, as far as what got me into it, I grew up hearing all of my father's stories, and as a kid going to my grandmother's house, she still lived in the same house when I was born. Going there was always a little creepy. Never really wanted to go upstairs by myself. But, I heard all the stories, and it was just, when you're younger, it's creepy. And as I got older, it was cool. Mm-hmm. And I wanted to know more. I wanted to know as much as I could.
One of the things I can honestly say about not just the paranormal field is there's so much. One thing that I learned when I joined this group, and I've been with NEPA Paranormal for almost a year now, is how to enjoy it. Not just be all serious all the time. Right. Go out there and enjoy what you're doing. Enjoy the moment. Absorb the atmosphere. And
right.
with how close we are and the family that we are, I can honestly call us that.
Yeah.
We clown around together. We have a good time. I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome. And it's been a great ride. And I'm learning so much every day from you guys. And I have so much fun with this. Bob was nice enough. He, when I came on to, let me start working on the website. We got that rolling. I brought, of course, some videos, video abilities with me. which I've improved on and I'm getting better at. I'm totally self-taught. You know, I'm not, you know, by any means a professional, but it's getting better. You know?
You know, I think as far as the word professional in the field, you can have a professional attitude, and, you know, I know there's people who've been in the field, you know, 10, 20, even 30 years, but, you know, you cannot go to school to be a ghost hunter. It's, you know, it's trial and error. You find the best possible way for your team to operate and investigate, and that's kind of how you function.
Well, just think of it this way: the best investigations that we've been on are the ones that we've had some fun with the client. I'm not just all serious, like all. We actually enjoyed being there, and them, and in turn enjoyed us.
I love our investigations. I mean, even, you know, we have a 2-hour road trip. I mean, you know, even being in the car for 2 hours is fun. God, I still remember the day we played I'm Going to the Moon. I have that somewhere on video, and I wish I could find it.
I like the uniqueness we have with every investigation. Like, every investigation is totally different. And I like how we get the clients involved. You know, I think that's really important to educate them. That's my main goal, because I know what I went through, and I had no clue what was going on in that house. And you know what the best part was?
That's basically us in a nutshell. You know, we're tight. You know, they're family, and we have a lot of fun. You know?
We do. I mean, I think we probably argue more than anybody. I think
without a doubt.
as much as I hate to admit it, sometimes we're very much alike. I am truly my father's daughter.
I try to be the voice of reason. You know, I try to make crack jokes and try to get things. Okay, let's go, guys. It does happen though on occasion.
It happens.
We do like to have a good time, and like I said, we're not just investigators now. It's not just we're friends, you know, and that's the best.
Right, honestly, I would say we're family.
Yeah,
I really would. It's a paranormal family, and I wouldn't have it any other way. So honestly, sometimes you guys are my sanity, you know?
Yeah.
Like, really.
It's the best part of my life.
I agree. Me too. So what would you, as far as since we've started doing what we do, what would you say was the most unique, exciting, whatever experience you've had with the group?
Exciting with the group? Boy, I had so much going on. I've been really fortunate. I've had a chance to work with Ghost Adventurers on the Travel Channel. I authenticated some evidence for them. We had a chance to do a show for the Animal Planet.
And that was amazing. It was
one of the most incredible places I've ever been at.
An experience I will never, ever forget.
It was a gangster bar, and
there was a mob shooting there.
Yeah.
One of the mobsters actually died.
It was a hit put on there, and the guy supposedly, you know, haunted the place, and we went in there and did the investigation, and, you know, it was a pretty slow night that one night that we were there. We were there like 4 nights investigating, and I decided to do a little provoking. You know, I was calling it some names that gangsters normally call each other that aren't very nice.
Yeah.
And this thing actually shocked me through the ovulus.
You know, I think I would have to say one of the coolest things I've experienced with the group is, you know, I do a lot of writing for the website and everything. I really enjoy writing. I'm very particular about it, and we were actually approached by the magazine Paranormal Underground, and they wanted to run an article on one of our cases, so they gave me the opportunity to write an article for their magazine, and to actually see my name and my words in print, something that's printed, you know, nationwide, was indescribable.
That's awesome. That's awesome.
Really proud of it.
Speaking of evidence, I think we have some great evidence to show too. So,
oh yeah.
Yeah.
Some evidence that we've caught, like Katie said, we've done close to 200 investigations, so we have quite a bit of evidence. This is one of our first investigations that we've done. It's called the Avondale Mine Disaster Site, where 110 men have lost their life, and boys. It actually paved the way for safer mining conditions in the United States.
The second piece of evidence that we're going to show you is an EVP that we picked up investigating the Tilly Pierce house in Getty, small library, with one other investigator. And just as we were starting to wind down, we heard a voice that was so loud it terrified me. And I don't generally get scared on investigations, but this really shook me up. What you're about to hear is actually an older person basically screaming at us in a foreign language, which we are still working on a translation for, but have discovered that it is Pennsylvania Dutch.
It's in her room.
And for our last clip, we are going to be showing you a video of a private residence in Berwick, Pennsylvania, where you can actually see one of the investigators is sitting on the bed. There's actually two in the room. They both sit down, and you can actually physically see the cord lift up from the recorder, turn, and go around the back, and then the recorder falls off of the stand that it was on. So it was really, really freaky.
Okay, my friend Bill is back.
Hey.
He has that green light. Okay. Something just totally pulled that right off. And I felt it.
You had it on there, right?
I had it up here.